Welcome back to my channel. Looking for the ultimate brewing experience that combines science, style, and smooth, flavorful coffee? In this video, we dive deep into the best vacuum, siphon, coffee makers on the market in 2026. Whether you're a coffee connoisseur or just love theatrical brewing methods, these machines deliver café-quality results with a mesmerizing show. Okay, friends, let's see top 5 best vacuum coffee makers review.
Number 1. Hario Technica Coffee Syphon. Hario is a much-loved and trusted Japanese coffee manufacturer, known for making exciting products like this Technica Coffee Syphon. I love using the burner to heat the water. Sitting there watching it takes me back to high school science class, but with less social awkwardness and safety glasses. But, just like in high school, it will take a little trial and error to brew your coffee just right. The burner uses alcohol. I'd prefer butane, which isn't the fastest, is easy to overfill, and can stain your table or countertop. So I recommend only using it on a heat-protected mat or glass tray and preheating your water in a kettle to save some time. That said, it looks amazing, is simple to use, and is fairly easy to clean. It's just the cloth filter that I find a little awkward. If you want a siphon coffee maker because they look great as well as brewing delicious coffee, this should be near the top of your list. It's a great conversation piece to pull out when you have friends over and will brew 5 cups each time, 1 or 2 people's worth of coffee. Pros: perfect 5-cup capacity. Clean tasting cup of coffee. Durable. Easy to use and clean. Simple design. Heat-resistant borosilicate glass. Comes with burner and cloth filter. Cons: awkward to clean cloth filter. Alcohol burner not as efficient as butane. Requires experimentation and guesswork. Time-consuming. Number 2. Yama Glass 8-cup Stovetop Siphon Coffee Maker. Yama Glass specializes in beautiful hand-blown glassware for coffee and tea brewing. And their range of vacuum coffee makers is no exception. They make both a stovetop and tabletop version, number 5 on this list. But for us, the Yama Glass stovetop is the best siphon coffee maker as it's the fastest to heat, has a sturdy handle, and all the parts fit together securely. Oh, and the wallet-friendly price doesn't hurt either. Don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. Stovetop siphons have an added danger factor as they directly touch the heat source. The special heat-resistant borosilicate glass is designed to minimally expand and contract when heated and cooled. But if the heat gets too intense, it can crack. It will work on both gas or electric, but not induction. However, if you're using an electric stove, you'll need to move it off the heat whilst the top chamber is full of near-boiling water. So the sturdy handle really comes into its own here. You can choose either a 5 or 8-cup version. We tested the bigger one, to suit how much coffee you need. In real terms, they make 1 or 2 mugs respectively. I've always been impressed with the quality and flavor of the cup of coffee from this siphon brewer. That, combined with the cool looks and good price, makes it the best siphon coffee maker for beginners. Pros: relatively inexpensive. Heat-resistant borosilicate glass. Easy to use. Dishwasher safe. Works on regular, non-induction, stoves. Good coffee. Cons: plastic parts can melt. Glass can crack. Small capacity. Not as well engineered as some alternatives. Uses cloth filters. Number 3. Nispira Belgian Royal Family Balance Siphon. Compared to all the different types of coffee makers out there, there's one thing that siphons do well: they look fantastic. So you're getting a conversation starter, not just a way to brew delicious coffee. And, if aesthetics are your priority, then you'll love the Nispira Belgian Royal Family Balance Siphon to bring a little royal luxury to your home. It's a pretty intricate-looking contraption made from gold-brushed stainless steel, borosilicate glass, and a sleek wooden non-slip base. If it's a little too garish for your taste, you can also get this siphon brewer in silver/black base instead. Check price here. The balancing mechanism works differently from the other top siphon coffee makers. As the steam pressure builds, the water is siphoned into the ground coffee vessel, which causes the water container to get lighter and rise. As a result, the burner switches off. Then, as the water container cools, the brewed coffee flows back in and you can use the little tap to dispense it into your cup. If you're worried that this is a case of style over substance, it's not, mostly. The coffee produced is decent. Not the best, but certainly good. My one complaint is that it's really small, 16 ounces/500 milliliters. I want to pull this out at the end of dinner parties to wow my guests, but can't actually make enough coffee for everyone in one go, which kinda ruins the effect. Pros: stunning design. Unique mechanism is fun to watch. Consistent/easy to use. Metal, not as fragile as the competition. Exceptional craftsmanship. Non-slip base. Alcohol burner. Cons: small, 16 Oz/0.5 L. Slightly more expensive. Number 4. Bodum 34-ounce Pebo Vacuum Coffee Maker. The Bodum Pebo is another well-made and relatively easy-to-use siphon coffee maker. It's best suited to someone looking at the entry-level market. Depending on your preference and budget, you can buy the Pebo on its own and use it on your stovetop/camping stove. Or you can buy it with a burner and stand, though this nearly doubles the price. Bodum also sells an electric version, the Pebo, which is considerably more expensive again. It's a little easier to use and offers you more control, but unless it's on sale, I just don't think it justifies the hefty price tag. I like the Bodum Pebo Vacuum Coffee Maker for its size, up to 34 ounces, and entry-level price. This makes it a great option if you want to brew a lot of coffee at once and get great tasting coffee without spending a fortune. Just keep in mind that it does take time and practice to perfect. However, I don't like the plastic filter as it has a really small filter area. And I live in constant fear that the plastic handle will snap and pour hot coffee everywhere. The Bodum Pebo is also only budget-friendly if you buy it without the burner. But if you want to have that superb, smooth siphon brew without spending too much, this is a solid choice. Pros: good build quality. Large capacity, 34 ounces/1 L. Easy to use and clean. Great, simple design. Can buy with burner or use on stove. Reusable filter. Cons: plastic filter. Slow. Milder coffee. Handle is flimsy and gets hot. Can cut out during brewing. Expensive with burner. Number 5. Yama Glass 5-Cup Tabletop Siphon. Yama Glass knocks it out of the park with another very affordable option, making its way onto our best vacuum coffee makers list. The glass is hand-blown, made from heat-resistant borosilicate glass. It's also non-porous, so won't absorb nasty smells, and is durably made to last many years of coffee brewing. Although if you think you've seen it before, it's because it looks incredibly similar to the Hario Technica. Flavor-wise, they're pretty similar. But, whilst the Yama Glass is slightly cheaper, I find Technica just a fraction nicer to use, as the handle is stainless steel and brass rather than plastic like this one. But that's purely a personal preference. There are two size options, 15 ounces or 20 ounces. Either way, it's really only making enough siphon coffee for 1 or 2 people at a time. Plus, the alcohol burner means it takes some time to brew. So it's best to add preheated water to the bottom vessel. But the results are great and it looks fantastic too. Pros: simple design. Brews flavorsome, clean coffee. Premium hand-blown, heat-resistant glass. Reusable cloth filters and alcohol burner. Cons: slow. Filters need replacing after frequent use. Challenging to not use to alcohol burners. Small capacity, 15 ounces or 20 ounces. Plastic handle. Thanks for watching.